We're going live.
All right. Hey, you guys. We are live. We are live on YouTube and we are live on Facebook. Yeah, we sharing the mic, honey, because, technical difficulties this morning.
We need an IT person.
Yeah, and I'm too yellow for the screen, but I'm not this yellow. But anyway.
You look like Mara Simpson. Turn on, Homer. You don't get it? Yellow.
So yeah, hey you guys, come on in the chat. We appreciate the mods that are in here and that will be in here. So we are up early this Sunday morning. So we have an introduction. We have an exciting introduction to introduce to you guys. So I know you have seen the actual promo for Seenagers of Birmingham. Hey, what's up? I know you've seen
He's all excited. Thank you, profound thinker.
That's not funny. That's not funny at all. And so we have these ladies that are excited to come on this platform. We're excited to have them. They are hilarious, and I cannot wait to watch the first episode, which I think it airs today, but we'll get more clarification on that. And we're excited. So at this moment, we're going to of course, do our personal introduction. Y'all know we have to do our promo and everything, because we keep it real. And then we're gonna get straight into it. Was you gonna say something, baby?
Oh no, we'll just let the people know they are from my home state, Alabama, Birmingham, Alabama. So it's something you can be proud of. To see somebody from our home city to get on national television and have a show. So let's see how it goes.
Yep. All right, here we go.
We keep it real, expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review, making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first.
And we are live.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey guys.
Hey.
How you doing now?
So first, we want to allow you to introduce yourself as.
I'm a Price shaman, teacher, learning life like everybody else. I've been on Courtney and Eddie. I just want to first of all say thank you guys so much because you're the original OGs. I mean, you are the OGs of Seenagers of Birmingham. We shared the trailer with you all months back. You had us on and we're back on to share the premiere. So thank y'all so much for having me. I feel the love. And Eddie, I'm trying my best to bring Birmingham some of those good vibes. So thank you for having me.
Yes. No problem.
We love good vibes because God knows we need them.
Yes,
all right.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Good morning, chat. So we appreciate Monique, our moderator, and Profound Thinking, and those that are continue to join as we go along and introduce the ladies and talk about the first season and the first episode. So so first of all, introduce yourself and what is the Seenagers of Birmingham? Can you explain for those that don't know?
First of all, what is a Seenager?
Yeah. Okay, so thank you, Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. So, guys, a Seenager is an older, say, second quarter adult. So that's 60 plus. I'm talking to my 60 plus family who has the wisdom and the sage of age, but the energy and vitality of a teenager. So that's where we get a Seenager. And the Seenagers of Birmingham are kind of here to kind of wake up this older generation to how beautiful it is to age. There's so many women, especially women of color, who are kind of fighting that beautiful transformation that takes place when you become an elder. So the Seenagers are here to kind of bring a baby boomer banger, bring some energy into the baby boomer generation, and also to remind us of the beauty of aging and the hilarity as well. Because as you already know, these ladies are hilarious.
Yes, they are.
Yep.
That they are.
We can attest to that. Trust me.
So, okay, baby, did you have a question?
No. Go ahead.
Okay, so let's go back to those that didn't watch the previous live. Let's go back. How did this get started and why Birmingham?
Okay, those are two good questions. I'll answer the first one and then the second one. When did it get started? As many of you know, when I was doing the Black Mother Monologues, which was featured on season 2 of OWN Network's Love and Marriage Huntsville. The purpose of that show was actually to bring together women of different generations, specifically women of color, to talk about their relationships with their mothers. And so the play itself was born out of my own experience, healing my mother wound, and finding that actually a lot of chronic conditions and diseases we deal with in our community have to do with holding resentment, holding unforgiveness, just holding in a lot of things generationally. So the root of the Black Mother monologues kind of birthed the docu-sitcom of Seenagers of Birmingham, because many people who've been following my healing journey, I talk a lot about the work that I've done with my mom and healing a lot of my mother issues with her and our family. And so when we talk about the Seenagers of Birmingham, I'm kind of bringing you the root of the fruit that was the Black Mother monologues. And why is it from Birmingham? Well, I grew up in Birmingham. I graduated from John Carroll High School in 2000. My mother graduated from there. Rita and Wanakee, the other 2 Seenagers, graduated from there. Carly and Chloe, the millennials in the show, which you'll see who are Rita's daughters, we all graduated from a Catholic high school in Birmingham, which actually was a huge part of the integration period of the 70s. So I'm really just kind of bringing my own healing story with a hilarious slant to life with Seenagers of Birmingham. I tell people it's a mixture of the Golden Girls meets the Cosby Show. So you got that sass, that divine feminine energy that we all really miss with the Golden Girls, along with those family dynamics and those cross-generational conversations of Cosby Show. So that's how it was born.
Hey.
Okay.
Well, actually, when we showed the premiere on our channel, I mean, it was a lot of people that was excited about it. They laughed. They thought that the ladies were hilarious. So where is this going to air? Because people were excited and they want to know exactly where can they watch it.
Thank you so much. So Seenagers of Birmingham is actually produced by Demi TV. Shout out to Demi TV. And in order to watch the show, all you have to do is to find Demi TV on Roku, Apple TV. You can actually also get it on your Android. So first what you do is you get us on the app, and then you subscribe to the app. Right now they're having a special for $9.99. So find us on Roku or Apple TV, subscribe to Demi TV, and boom, you're down with the Seenagers of Birmingham. And we actually launched the first episode today. So I would love it if anyone who's here now live or watching this in playback, we would love to get as many subscribers as possible. I am really passionate about Demi TV and what they're doing. I think that the movement of getting entertainment that is also enlightening is kind of what people need right now. I think they missed that from the 90s television programming. So I'm very passionate about what they're doing and giving producers who want to empower a platform. So it's really simple to find. If you got Roku or Apple, find us. It's Demi TV, DEMI TV. Download the app and subscribe for the show.
All right, Emma, quick question. How many episodes for the first season?
It's 6 episodes that end with a live reunion special that we're actually going to be filming, wait for it, live at John Carroll on Sunday, April 23rd. And it'll be streaming live on the app. So I literally haven't been back to John Carroll in 23 years. When I went to do the walkthrough to pick the space for the recording, I was in a nostalgic karmic moment. So we're really excited to share the live reunion, because a lot of people probably won't catch on until the season unfolds, but that will be something that I think will really pull in a lot of our village to want to catch the whole season.
Okay, cool.
Do you see that you guys are going to go from streaming maybe possibly to, television? Is that a goal, or, are you satisfied with just streaming and continue to grow from there?
I'm satisfied with just putting the content out, because I truly believe that once we put it out there, you never know when a movement's going to start, but we are franchising. And so what that means is there will not just be a Seenagers of Birmingham. We're looking for Seenagers of Nashville, Seenagers of Detroit, Seenagers of Memphis. This is a movement. It's more than just a television show. And we already have women in Nashville as well as Memphis who reached out to us through our producer who want to make their own Seenagers content. So I'm really excited to see how this movement goes. And, we'll see, the sky's the limit. Only the creator knows, but we're here now. So it's up from here.
Yeah, the Seenagers of Detroit should be interesting. Trust me.
Yeah.
Gunshot wound, knives wound.
I love that. I had no idea that that's what you're looking to do, a franchise. I think that's phenomenal.
You just trying to blow up, ain't you? I'm proud of you. I am.
Thank you, fam. Thank you, fam. You know, you all know my story and you all know some of the more intimate details of it. So I feel like I'm on my own prophetic journey. I don't feel like there are any mistakes or accidents. Everything is always working out for you. It's a Romans 8:28 thing in my life. But I am very excited for the response we've gotten so far. Thank you so much for sharing the trailer. Thank you, Diana Rose, for sharing the trailer. We have other content creators who are going to be sharing some of the content. And the response we're getting is confirming to me that this is what people want right now, especially the baby boomers and the millennials. They want something different. And I tell people it's not a reality show, although this is our reality. Right. We want you to think of it more of a docu-sitcom. So it's a real-time situational comedy. You're going to be seeing these ladies and us, their daughters, in different situations. But it's really meant to get you to think, to get you to laugh, and to get you to connect with your own family. So I believe that's what it's going to do.
One question. I know you're doing the teenagers with the women. Okay. So when will us men get our shot?
Eddie, you are so prophetic. Do you understand? I'm all okay. Look, I don't ever want any tea, and I don't want to sip it, but I'll drop some on this. Are you ready? I'm going to drop just a little bit.
All right.
We already have, and this is something that's coming later in the season, which you'll see, and in season 2, we already have a group of men called the Real OGs of Birmingham who will be making an appearance in season 1. And I believe that is going to cause the brothers, are going to start to have their own content created off of that. We're going to do a little interesting live with them around the reunion. But we got some real OGs of Birmingham. So all of our older men, all of our silver foxes, y'all ain't left out. It's for everybody.
Okay. What's the criteria to be an OG? Because I feel a little attacked right now. Okay.
No, you should feel appreciated. You should feel appreciated. There's only 2 things you need to be an OG. Number 1, you need to be in your 50s, approaching or in your 60s. All right. So you may not reach there yet, but once you get to your 50s and approaching your 60s, secondly, you need to be a man about your business, whether that's your family business, kingdom business, community business. That's all you got to do, because those are the old school leaders. So those are the OGs we're looking for.
Yeah, he meet them criteria.
No, first of all, I'm not that old, okay?
She said over 50.
Yeah, I'm not over 50.
What you lying on this platform, child?
I gotta tell y'all how it works. So I know the Seenagers are gonna explain this, and when I invite them on, I want them to break it down too. But the Seenagers have a whole system for graduating into them. It starts with the preemies. Now, I'm a preemie. I'm in my 40s. I'm 41, just turned 41 a week or so ago. So if you're 40s to 50, you're a preemie Seenager. If you are 50 to 60, you're what we call a pre-seen, a pre-Seenager. And if you're 60s plus, then you're a full-blown Seenager. And then we have our 80s plus who are senior Seenagers. So everybody got a part in this little village.
What about 100 plus? Using the grade.
Oh,
right?
we've got to get them something really big. Like they got to be like iconic Seenagers. They got to go to the next level.
I hear you.
Wow. So I had a question. The question is, what is the difference? Because you said this is not reality TV. So what is the difference, or are you trying to do something different? Because we know reality TV, let's be honest, most is scripted, to a certain degree, because they set up scenes for them to eat. They set up this scene, they set up that scene, they whisper in their ear and say, so-and-so says something about you, you need to talk about this. So it's scripted. So what separates this from reality TV? Because you said it's not reality TV.
Thank you for asking that question. All entertainment is going to integrate something in you. And personally, I feel like most reality television, the difference between our show and other reality shows is the intention. Our intention is not to present anything that is going to bring you down or to change your mood to a negative way or to bring out any mess or drama in our lives. We all have enough drama and trauma. You can use your trauma to make something hilarious. I feel like that's what Bill Cosby did in the 90s. But we're not here to air dirty laundry. We're not here to bring out a secret that's going to get everybody talking. I'm not talking about my relationship and what's in my closet. I'm here just to bring the genuine relationships that I have to the screen and to get you to think about your own with some funny scenarios. And of course, I'm going to be vulnerable because my mother and I know we have a lot to share with other mother-daughter pairs. We've been through a lot in our healing journey, a lot of therapy, a lot of prayer, a lot of growth and development. And my mother wound was a huge part of my spiritual ascension. So it's not like you can hide what you've been through, but our focus is to make it more progressive and move it forward and not to bring up things of the past. And a second thing is we are only here to raise your vibration, not to bring it down. So that's the main difference. I think most reality television does have an intention to entertain you, but we have an intention to inspire you, to infuse you with a positive spirit, to make you think and to connect on a positive level, not a negative one.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, we have different shows like that. I think like Mathis, what's his Judge Mathis, he had a reality show. And, you know, and I like to see those, you know, we get to just see, you know, families, you know, not having drama. And I think that that's where we're so used to just having drama. So we don't know how to enjoy a show without drama.
Well, the thing is, a lot of these shows can become real toxic. And it's, you know, it sometimes be cringing to watch. And, you know, hopefully, you know, like you said, the plan you laid out for the Seenagers sounds like a great plan. It diverts from all the toxicity we've been seeing on television. So, like I said once before, I'm proud and happy that you bring something to the forefront like this, a change of pace. You know what I'm saying? You got the Seenager, the older, fine women, and you got hopefully you had the OG Foxes on there, and you know it's a different dynamic. So it's a good change of pace from all this toxicity we see on television now. So kudos to you.
Absolutely. And we're not out here trying to act like we're perfect. That's the whole point. But I think Wanaki said something really funny. We had a meeting with our publicist just yesterday, and she was saying how she was so surprised. She was like, Imba didn't tell us what to do or what to say. She just set the scene together and said, hey, y'all are going to go here and we're going to have a conversation. And she just let us go. I said, yeah, but that's the magic. So I think that also because it's not scripted, I don't have a storyline I'm trying to pull to the forefront. I'm just trying to share the energy of my village, of my tribe, you know, especially with groups of women. I also want people to know that in your family, you got a godmother, you got an auntie. How do you and your mom talk about sex? What's going on with, you know, with how you guys get together and just kind of blow off some steam? How do you stay in a youthful mindset as you age and become the matriarch of your family? You know, I think that's why people love Medea. People love Medea because what? She's inappropriate, she's hilarious, but she's also wise. And I feel like the women of Seenagers are bringing that whole Medea energy in our programming.
Okay. Well,
all right. So
it's time to see them. We need to bring them in, don't we? We need to bring them in.
We do. Let's bring them in. You want to introduce them?
Absolutely. So as you all know, the Seenagers is comprised of a group of women, Black women from Birmingham who all grew up together and have been friends for over 50 years. One of them is my mom, Cheryl. And we also have Wanaki and Rita. So right now we're going to have joining us live Wanaki and Rita, or who they refer to themselves from the Ye tribe as Missy number 1 and Missy number 2. Hey, here they go.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, beautiful ladies. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yes.
Y'all looking good.
Say that again.
Bonjour, mes amis.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
Hello, my friends.
All right.
Hello. So we've heard so many things about you. So let's start with this. If you can first introduce yourselves so that the people can know exactly who is.
Okay. Collins, John Carroll, class of 73, as the rest of the Seenagers. I retired from teaching. I was a reading specialist, kindergarten teacher, first grade teacher. I taught ballet for 30 years, and I had a nonprofit for performing arts. Now I have a publishing company and a line of children's books.
Wow, I hear you. Impressive.
And I am Missy number 2. And time a public author to her 3 books, a public speaker to her, and I'm just in the mix, and I'm just happy to be here. And we'll go a little further as we progress in this show. And you people, Courtney and Eddie, you all don't know what you did the last time.
What did we do?
The inner me. I was afraid, a little bit reticency of microphone and a camera. I don't know what the world is going to say, but you two release the inner me to the world. Thank you, and thank you.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's what
So nervous.
In other words, you saying, "Watch out, world, because here you come."
Right. Hello. Amen and ashe.
Amen and ashe.
That's one of my sayings. Amen and ashe. Y'all don't know what y'all did.
you right, we don't.
Do that.
Oh.
But that's fine, because I was a little, I am an introvert with an extrovert exterior. And when you all did what you did through Ima, through Missy #1 and Missy #2, who's not here, but she influenced the accent is still evident. I was afraid of the camera. I was afraid of the microphone. But you, and the world to see Ima, Missy #1 and Missy #2. I mean, no, not Missy #2, but Missy #2. Y'all, oh my God! And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay it forward. Is that right? Pay it forward. Yeah, pay it forward to those who are viewing us. And you all occupy a special place in my heart.
Aw, we appreciate that.
Scared to talk. I was scared to share. I was scared to say what I felt. But oh my goodness, you two, that's what I say. The others may come, but you two, you're #1.
Okay. All right, then I take it.
I take it. Hey world, we we released this beast on y'all, and y'all just going to deal with it. It's our fault. Why we did it, we don't know, but hey, it's here now, and she's gonna take over the world. So, hey, get ready for
I
it.
told y'all are the OGs. Y'all activated all of this. Y'all didn't activate it all. We on now. Y'all, and see, this is what I wanted people to know. You think you wanted to get to know me? Oh no. You want to get to know them, my family. You want to get to know my family. They're very interesting.
Oh, we can tell.
Hello.
Okay, so let me ask the beautiful, is it Missy 1 and Missy 2?
Yes. She's Missy #1, and she'll tell you why she's Missy #1. And then she'll tell you why I'm Missy #2, and she'll tell you why I'm Missy #3. Because she's the spokesperson. I'm a little, and she's condensed. She can bring it down to a few little words and stuff. I'm the amplified version.
The amplified.
So how much time do you have?
Woo! Not that much time. Not that much time.
One.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
all in the band. I played clarinet. Wanaki played flute. Cheryl played clarinet as well. Well, I'm sort of what do y'all call me? OCD expert. Go all the way in hard to the paint and all that stuff. Yeah, I just I do everything all the way. Anyway, I eventually made it to first chair clarinet in the band. Wanaki made it to second chair flute because she didn't want to be third. She didn't want to work hard enough to be first, but she did not want to be third. Cheryl didn't care. Didn't even care. So she played clarinet. She was on the third row with the freshmen. As brilliant as she is, that didn't matter. What she did was she said what matters to her. Okay, I'm sorry. But so she
and number 3 was not a big deal. Well, it wasn't. I didn't want to be number 3, but I didn't work really hard to be number 1. And so what happened was I settled for number 2. It was a choice. Go ahead.
So that's how we got our missies. One.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Good.
Go ahead, baby.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. I know on the show, y'all they're gonna be following y'all around with the cameras and whatnot. All right. Let's talk about are you women dating?
I'm not right now.
You not dating?
No, not at this moment.
I dating visualization, actualization, and improvisation, illumination.
I think they're talking about me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about what?
Oh, okay. Tell me. Well, them two.
Okay.
First of all, let me tell you, I'm an optometrist, and it all starts with vision. If you can see it, you can be it. Okay.
Okay.
All righty now.
Okay.
So go ahead.
I'm presently in a relationship. To answer your question,
You are. She said she's not.
She is.
She is. Okay.
Did you say you were presently in a relationship?
no, I am not.
Okay,
Okay.
not.
All
Okay,
right.
gotcha.
You open for one?
All right, man.
Okay. All right.
This
Well,
show gonna
Yeah,
Listen up, OGs. Listen up, OGs. Missy
they-
number 1 is open. OGs. Listen up.
Well,
we slide in the DMs now. You know what?
I'm open, and I see it in my head. And like I told you, Courtney and Eddie, if you can see it, you can be it. But I think I am, I am something that I want to be that most people have never seen before. So I'm a bit of a challenge. So you got to be able to be willing to explore life with visualization and illumination, because the illumination. Did I tell y'all I was
Not Illuminati.
No,
Illumination.
there you go, illumination.
Okay.
Because
Being sure.
without light, there is no light.
Okay. What she said.
Yes. You said you was gonna be a handful. I can believe that. I can believe that.
I ain't say that, Ed. I ain't say I was gonna be Ed.
Hey.
You see what Eddie did? You smooth.
Hey, all I'm saying is that I was paraphrasing Missy too. I said you're gonna be a handful, and the way you are, you will be a handful. So it's gonna take a special man to take care of that handful.
Okay.
Yeah, we should invite you two, and we already are. We should invite you two to kind of host a little teenager speed dating for season 2, because it does take a special gentleman to be able to do the dance of love with my godmother, Wanakee. So I'm going to be counting on you two, because I know y'all know a lot of people in Birmingham. We got to bring some of the best eligible old, real OGs out. She needs a special type of partner.
Hold on. They don't have to be old now.
Okay. All right.
You better get it straight.
Okay.
Right here. Oh, did y'all see our what is it? Primo, whatever. This girl, premier, whatever. Our premier promo. And guess what, y'all? Courtney and Eddie, let me tell you this. I always, when they extend the invitation to be on your show, I'm always so nervous and stuff. I'm like, what am I going to say? Am I going to be able to? You all have the ability, the skills, the gifting, the je ne sais quoi to bring out the best in any and everyone. Now,
we appreciate that,
Yes,
Mr. Number
we
2.
accept that.
We really do. But it still doesn't change the fact that you're a handful.
You got it, Eddie. You got it.
So Profound Thinker said cougar alert. So are you Rita, would you consider yourself being a cougar? Because you said, you ain't looking for nobody old. Uh-oh, your mic went out.
Oh, I can be a cougar.
You can be a cougar.
I can be.
Okay.
So okay, since we own that, what is your age range?
Oh my God, she didn't go there this year. So I'm 67.
You look great.
Thank you so
You
much.
do. You
And
do.
maybe 50 and above.
Okay. All right. Okay. Because if you say like 20, I was oh no. Man.
Toys. No.
Ooh, we
Say that again. Say that again.
I said, no. Play with toys.
Oh snap!
Eddie, snap. I'm gonna type this. This is snap, but this is teenager snap. We don't use one finger, we use two fingers. So you said snap. This is snap. Two fingers.
Oh, okay, Miss Handful. We get it.
Now, Eddie, you trying to be funny. You know, tomorrow I'm gonna get a teenager. I'm gonna get a T-shirt that says "Miss Handful, love you."
Hey, there you go, Miss Handful. There you go.
Courtney, you know, last time I latched and attached to you. This time, latching attached to Eddie.
That's fine. She said, Eddie, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Miss Handful. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's get to actually, because of course we interviewed you ladies before, but some people may not have actually heard exactly like how did you get started? What made you want to do a television show? I don't want to call it a reality show, but what made you want to get involved in this? So just kind of go back to that, and what can people look forward to?
Okay, I think that when the three of us we made a decision to hang out together once a month about 9 years ago. And we started, doing things, girly stuff, like I said, nails, hair, I don't know, movies, massages, girl trips. And so we realized that a lot of our peers maybe don't realize that they can still be having fun because we have a ball. And so I think we decided to do this because I am being a filmmaker, saw our
potential to reach the world.
Okay, there you go. What she said. And so that's how we actually got started. She said, y'all are hilarious, naturally, unscriptedly hilarious.
Thank you.
So I think that people should know about y'all.
Oh, thank you.
We're being ourselves.
Oh, I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about y'all. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And may I add, I don't. Missy number 3 is not here. She's the number Wonder Woman. She's the number Wonder Woman, and it was 1 year, or whatever year it was. They gifted this as my birthday present on September 25th. Remember, I'm a gifted, and y'all kept it. Y'all kept it a secret.
We did.
It was. I don't know if it's 2019, 2020. I'm not a numbers person. I'm more of a word person. And they gifted the camera access to blah 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 blah. You tell it. And so okay, tell it.
Well, I'ma had an opportunity to present a show to the network. I mean, you can speak. And she chose us. So here we are.
All right.
My birthday, it was premiered. And let me tell you what these little girls did. Okay, on my birthday, what they did was, it was my 65th birthday, and I should be able to do the math because I think I'll be 67 this year. But I don't know. Y'all figure it out. Y'all need to do something. But anyway, they presented to on my birthday, and so they tried to keep it a secret. They did a wonderful job, and so they premiered, and they had some kind of little thing,
a queen sash, because
they had a queen sash, and then they had a tiara that said something, and then they told me neither one of them would wear it, and I found it. I called it an honor to wear that. And they would say, neither one of us would wear that. But so they presented this word. And as they say in the showbiz, in the media world, in life universe, the rest is history. And you all, being prophetic and being on the forerunner, y'all caught it. And whatever month that was last year sometime, y'all were the first to interview us. And guess what? Today is the dropping the premiere of our show. You all still here. Y'all bad. Y'all bad. That's all.
We appreciate that, Miss Hannaford. We really do, from the bottom of my heart.
So what other questions you want to ask?
So are y'all planning on any kind of special events like throughout the show? I know y'all gonna do a reunion at the end of the season.
Yes.
Have y'all heard anything about? I think I'm gonna say something about season 2. Is it really confirmed to have a season 2?
We're going to be sharing all that information live at the reunion because our executive producer will be there, and we'll be sharing some more of what you can look forward to for season 2 at the live reunion on Sunday, April 23rd. So that's why we really want everyone to be able to really kind of catch the vision, join season 1, watch the show, subscribe to Demi TV, and really kind of get into what the movement is about. Because once that momentum is built and our community is growing, we can share more about the vision, what we'd like to do moving forward. But it's definitely some good stuff in the works. So we hope you all will join us for this adventure.
Cool beans. Okay.
So with the live reunion, will it be a live audience?
No, it's going to be a closed set reunion, much like many other shows do reunions or recaps where they bring the cast and producers back to discuss the season before. So we'll be filming it live at John Carroll, but it will be a closed set with just our cast, our publicists, and production. But we'll be streaming live on the app and also sharing some amazing giveaways, prizes that are going to be given on our website, which is going to be launching in a few weeks. So we really want as many people who've seen the show up to that point to join us. It'll be all of us together, the Seenagers, the millennials, and it'll be hosted by Dre, one of our associate producers.
Awesome.
All right,
awesome,
cool.
Awesome. So we have another person that that's been waiting patiently backstage. Do you want to introduce the next person?
Who is she?
Yes. Yes, as you all know, Seenagers of Birmingham is a lot about the aging gracefully and bringing that Southern spice of the Golden Girls back. But the Cosby Show element is when we have multi-generational families. So Rita and my mom and Wanaki have been friends for so many years that Rita and my mom were actually pregnant at the same time. And Carly is an Aquarius. I am a Pisces, and we've been friends our whole lives. So Carly, Chloe, and I have known each other since before we were born, and we make up the millennial slant of the show. So now I'll introduce coming to the stage, my sister and one of the millennials of the Magic City millennials, Carly Suggs, coming on screen. Boom,
Hey,
there she goes.
Carly.
Good morning.
Hey.
Good morning. So let me ask you this, Carly. Am I
It's
saying
Carly?
it right? Yes, Carly.
Yes.
I am Carly.
That's Cardi, child.
That's
Alright.
Carly. I am Carly. Carly from Nickelodeon.
Anyway, never mind.
Hi, Carly from
Hi,
Nickelodeon.
Carly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What made you want to take place in this? What made you want to be a part of it?
They told me.
Oh,
They said, "Hey, come on." And I was like, "Huh? What's going on? What? I said, "Oh, okay. So what do I have to do? Oh, just be yourself." You sure y'all want me? All of me? Okay, here we are.
okay, all right. So,
I'm a
how's
different kind
it?
of handful from Missy
You-
number 2.
Oh, you're a different kind of handful. So you
Yeah.
are a handful.
Oh, you-
Okay.
I definitely am.
You handful of Junior?
Yes.
Oh wow. So what has the journey been like for you being a part of this, with these women? What was the journey like for you? Have you enjoyed it? Have you actually been able to just kind of be yourself?
Yes, I have definitely enjoyed it because they are my family. And with them being my family, they allow me to be all of me and they accept me It doesn't matter if I'm crying, hadn't brushed my teeth. I'm just me. And that's all I have to give. And they accept it and love it. So I really appreciate all of them.
Okay.
Awesome.
So when you first started filming, were you like nervous or you just kind of fell right into it?
I kind of fell into it. So
Okay.
a little bit of background about myself. My parents are totally out of the box. My mom and dad had a clown business when I was growing up. So my daddy was
wait, you moving too fast. A clown business.
Yes. So they did children's birthday parties.
Oh,
So
okay.
my dad was literally a clown, like full face costume. He was called Rainbow the Clown. And my mom, she's been teaching ballet, just the whole thing. So I started taking ballet when I was 3. So I've always been into the arts, music, theater, dance, everything. So I'm used to having an audience, whether that's one person or 100.
Amen.
And I don't embarrass easily. When you have your dad come pick you up from school, literally in a clown costume, there's nothing that can embarrass you.
Wow. Amen.
Wow.
Yeah. I have a clown phobia. I'm scared of clowns.
Really?
Yeah, I'm scared of clowns. Ever since I seen It, the Stephen King movie. Yeah, it just kind of they creep me out, you know. So yeah, your dad probably got punched in the head.
I get it. I actually dated someone a very, very long time ago who was terrified of clowns. And so to aggravate him, I would show pictures of my daddy.
So wrong. So wrong.
I'm like, but it's just my daddy. It's just daddy. So I get it. I'm sorry you feel that way, Eddie.
Yeah, once you said he was a clown, when you said that, I kind of zoned out and kind of panicking in my mind, because we went to Panama City. They had a Mardi Gras, and this guy came out in the clown. They was trying to get me to take pictures with him, and I was kind of scared to take pictures with him, and I don't know, it's just something about a person with makeup on and clowning and laughing all kind of crazy. It just freaks me out. So yeah, I have a phobia.
I understand. I will not do that to you.
Please.
We don't have to talk about that anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. But I do want to ask the question, Rita, why did y'all want a clown? Like, what was the purpose? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that get started?
So we are serial entrepreneurs in my family. My grandparents, even coming out of the fields of sharecropping, they were still trying to buy and sell stuff and do certain stuff. And so I come from a long line of entrepreneurs. So I'm like I said, I'm a serial entrepreneur. So when her dad and I were together, we were trying to come up with an idea. And I was an early childhood teacher, so kindergarten, little kids were my thing. And so we just had the idea that we could go around and do birthday parties for people. I put that clown makeup on one time, and I was like, I just couldn't stand the thought of it on my face. So he kind of took over the performing part of it, and I was doing the managing part of it. And so we did like children's birthday parties. We did singing telegrams.
Singing telegram.
Could he sing?
No.
That made it even worse then.
And we did company picnics. Like we had we had snow cones and popcorn and all those machines, and we had a what do you call it, jumping thing? What do you call it now? A train.
Yeah.
So we just, we rented stuff out. We did pretty good. But yeah, he would pick the kids up in a big gray van full of balloons with his clown makeup on. So they don't, none of my children embarrassed easily because where do you go from?
I can see where you're coming from, Carla. Then it'd be kind of hard to be embarrassed. Your dad pick you up in the clown van, and he goes, "Oh, look at her! Her dad's a clown, literally." Yeah.
I would always get, Carly, your dad's here. Do you think I can have some candy? Can I have the balloon? Can you bring me something tomorrow? No.
Oh wow.
Man,
Oh
do
wow.
you have
I
some
was
money?
you, man. I would set up shop, have my dad work. Hey, bring some candy tomorrow. Need 5 bags. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of stuff in the house.
So let me ask you this: what was it like being a part? I know you said it's like family, so and you don't embarrass easy, but did everything gel well? I mean, was it some surprising moments, some things that you like? Ooh, this kind of like too much, because we can see the ladies talking about sex. I think they was in the sex store getting the vibrators and stuff like that. So like, you know what I'm saying? How did you feel about that, especially your mom? Your mama.
So I am Rita's baby. And
Ah,
so
said that.
we are, that's like just usual for us.
Oh,
We probably share way too much information with each other.
oh.
I know we do. I already know we do. Sometimes I can surprise her, but she really doesn't surprise me because the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. So it's like, okay. So
So
Yeah.
you good with it, man.
Like, oh, that's what we're doing. Oh, okay.
And I want to add, like, Carly, you know, I'm gonna put this in here. You know, it's a John Carroll thing, but my partner always tells me, you're like a white woman inside of a black woman. And when she says that, I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, a lot of people in your family, they act like white people. And I'm like, what do you mean they act like white people? But I think that this is something that's very atypical of the black community. Like a lot of times in the black community, we're not authentic with our parents. You know, it's like we still have this childhood mind, even though we're an adult. And so it's like, I think one thing that people can kind of get from watching our series is we are very open with our mothers. We're very honest with our mothers. We're very respectful, but we're ourselves as adult women with our mothers as adult women. And for me, that's really what has helped the healing process and tying together my relationship with my mom. And growing up with Carly and the Farmers, you know, their matriarchal last name, I knew that I wasn't the only one whose mom was totally fine with me sharing myself with her. It was nothing. I was never embarrassed to share anything with my mom. I was never scared to share anything with my mom. My mom never made me feel like I couldn't be myself around her. So even though we have our own issues, no one's perfect. But I think that's something that especially the Colors of Community can find from watching the show, is that we have very authentic relationships with our mothers. We're very honest and open in ourselves, and they're that way with us, which is not something you see a lot of in Black communities that I've come to learn now that I've gone older.
Right.
definitely.
So, Carly, are you single or are you in a relationship or married?
I'm married.
Oh, okay. So, have you been able to go to your mom and talk about things that were going on in your marriage or something like that? Because we know now that your mom is divorced. And so how was that dynamic? You know what I'm saying? As far as you being able to talk to your mom about your current marriage, and then you're talking to your mom, she's divorced.
Yes, I do get to talk to her about things, but my mom is very, very protective. So if I am upset with my husband, I will not tell her everything because I will be fine in 20 minutes. And then she will be still sitting there rolling her neck and mad, right? And throwing fists up like, what now? I'm like, oh, I'm good. What do you mean? What were you talking about? And so I know not to tell her everything, but I do get advice from her. We do talk about things. She'll bring some things up and say, hey, let me give you some wisdom in this. Don't ever do this because there's no turning back. Or do this because it helps. So we do talk about things, but I'm not setting myself up for failure.
Yeah, I don't blame you for that one right there.
Did you want to say something?
Yeah. So if you don't mind me asking, Carla, I know most people are offended when I ask them this. How old are you?
I am 41.
41. Okay. All right, cool. That's right.
January 31st.
January 31st. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay, good. I did have another question, so Wanaki, I know you've been quiet. So She
Ooh, you getting her started up again?
Yeah, I'm trying to. So, Wanaki, do you have any? I think we will see one of your children on the Seenagers, correct?
No, I don't have any children.
Oh, you don't have it.
But several godchildren, and what happened with Missy number one and Ima, they because I wasn't even going to be part of the series, but impressed upon me the importance of an aunt in the community. And what that did, it revolutionized my viewpoint of my part in the community. And I serve as a bridge between the mother and their children. You know, go to your aunt or your godmother. I'm the godmother of Ima and the aunt of Carly and Chloe. And so I'm in a unique position with a perspective. You know, I see from their vantage point, but I see from my millennial vantage point. And so I feel really privileged and blessed to bridge the gap.
That makes a lot of sense. It really does. You know what I'm saying? Because you need that. Back in the day when I was growing up, you needed that big mama in the family, the auntie you can go talk to when you have problems, when you want to talk to your mom.
Yeah.
See, I grew up in I won't say, I better not say that because my mom every time, don't say we were poor. I grew up in the projects. I went to Parker High School, and back in the day, you know, it doesn't matter who your parents were. It was like a village raising a child. You know what I'm saying? You can go to anybody parent; they will give you good advice. And in those days now are long gone. Okay, we don't have the big mamas no more. We don't have the aunties no more. I'm glad y'all decided to do this way with a Miss Handful, because we need that. We need that bridge. We really do. We really do need that bridge. So yeah, back in the day,
year you graduated, you know, my grandmother, who was my mom's mother, she was a teacher at Parker High School, a math teacher, Miss Mitchell, for 33 years. So Parker High School is very rich and deep in our family bloodline. She had her own tutoring business upstairs in her home for 15 years.
Right.
So we deep in that 205, brother. We deep in that 205.
Yeah, because we couldn't stand the kids of John Carroll. The pretty kids, they all preppy. So what?
Why would you say that?
That's how we felt. You know what I'm saying? Y'all preppy and John Carroll. I can't stand it.
Eddie, may I interject?
What's that?
I'm from Fairfield, and so what we're doing now for aging is redefining the narrative of aging, because we're the exceptions to and I can understand how that misconception could take place, but the way it does with aging, the same way it does with a lot of things. And I'm just blessed to be part of a group that redefines the narrative, you know. So I understand that, and it is a privilege. You see where we are, full circle.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You most definitely right about that. Ain't no doubt about it. You right. But yeah.
I think that's pretty much it. You know, we're excited to see you ladies this season, and so much more. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. So I want to see the dynamic. I want to see the daughters, you know, communing with the moms and the aunts. And I mean, Wanaki, I'm gonna say this, but I want to say it ain't gonna go to your head, but then it probably will. But I think that you, like, it's a preacher or a teacher somewhere down up in there. Cause I mean, you throw like some actual like wisdom and facts, you know, like you throw a lot of nuggets that people can actually chew on. So, you know, you being like, just because you don't have, you know, actual children, I think that you really truly do hold a intricate part with the ladies, because like you really just being on this live, you have thrown so many nuggets that I can literally just write down if I was taking notes, you know, because it is profound and it's amazing just to hear, you know. So continue to be you, I know you said that you were camera shy. That's hard to believe. That's really hard to believe, but continue to be you and continue to embrace the younger generation and just love on them and pour into them, because some people did not have a mother that was nurturing or giving those wisdom and those facts and everything. And I think that you provide that in the community. And like Eddie was saying, we don't have that nowadays, because now you can't say nothing to nobody children. They don't want you to discipline them, even if it's not with physical discipline, just with your words. You can have children cursing around you and you scared to say something because you don't know if they're gonna go off and they hurt you. So it's a different generation in the world that we live in. But continue to be you and pour into the younger generation, because everybody needs that auntie. And some women don't like to be called auntie, but I'll take auntie. I will take auntie. As long as you don't call me grandmama, I'll take auntie. So I'm good with that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because that's dear. Missy number one told me that. And so I really feel, from Ima to our network producer to Missy number one to Missy number three, it's always emphasized. I believe this is just not a good idea, but this is a God idea.
There you go.
And exquisitely executed by people like you.
Thank you. Let me say this. Me personally, I think each woman brings something to the table for this show. They got their own lanes to fill, and that's what, to me, I think that's what's so unique about this show. And so I think it's going to be very interesting, because somebody's going to see something in one of these women. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I act like this woman. Oh, I act like her. So they're going to see that. And the younger women, the millennials, yeah, y'all young, y'all still got milk behind your ears. So, but wait, we'll give y'all a chance. But me personally, I can't wait to look at this show, watch this show, and I appreciate you guys coming on, giving us the opportunity to interview you guys, because to me, it's like family, man. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to talk to you guys, and like I said, women, y'all do y'all thing. Y'all go out there, make Birmingham proud. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So is there any final words? I think we have a question, Ima, and I'm gonna put it up here. They said, do we need to subscribe to Disney Plus season 1 of Teenage?
No, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. There's 3 ways you can find us. If you have Roku TV, you can just search out Demi TV. If you have Apple or Android TV, you can just search the app for Demi TV. And if you can also find us on other Google Plays, if you have an application for your phone, all you have to do is search for Demi TV, DEMI TV. You'll download the app and just click subscribe. They're running a special right now, $9.99 for the month, and you'll be able to stream us starting today for season 1. And we'd love to have you guys.
All right.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
So it's actually out now, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, today the show premieres. So any of those places, Roku TV, Apple TV, check us out today. Download the link and subscribe. You can watch us this evening, and we'd love you to. Tonight with your family, get your grandma, get your auntie, get your friends, get your girlfriends, get your brothers and your uncles, and let's watch some Seenagers of Birmingham.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Is there anybody else that we can see that we may have seen on TV or that we know of that may be a part of Seenagers, or do we need to just wait and see who we may see in the shadow?
I'm going to tell you this. Yes, there is, from Birmingham to other cities, and you'll need to watch so you can see some familiar faces in Birmingham and around the area. So check us out.
I better not see somebody that owe me some money on that show. I'm saying, where my money at? You on that TV? You got owe me some.
You never know. You never know.
All right, before we get out of here, is there anything anybody else want to say? Let's start with Missy 1 and Missy 2. Is there anything that you ladies want to say before we get out of here?
Just one statement. I pray that our content is encouraging and inspiring to our generation and our community, as well as the younger generation, because we want to entertain. We feel like we're a little funny. but we also inspire, encourage, and educate. So yeah, that.
Anything, Miss?
I know Missy
Miss
too.
Handful?
I know she looking.
Well, since you ask, being that I want to embrace the new generation and I want to be succinct and to the point, I have it on my phone.
Oh God.
It says, when you watch our show, you'll know all that you need to know. You'll get a preview of my girlfriends and I, how we rewrite the rules of sexy, soulful, and senior living in the South.
All right.
The 3 S's, right? The 3 S's, right?
Yes. And it's so perceptive.
Ooh, Miss Handful, Miss Handful, Miss Handful.
Okay, Carly, is there anything that you want to say before we head out?
Thank you for having us on
You're
you
welcome.
all show. And Eddie, you said you weren't that old, but then you told us we still have milk behind our ears and we're not.
Hey, I was joking.
old.
I was joking.
Nope,
Get
but
'em.
you told on
Get
yourself.
That's right. Get him. Get
Courtney,
him.
I'm with you. He snitched on himself. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Just thank you, everybody tuning in. We have lots of fun, and yeah, everybody will be able to relate in some way, and so I'm excited.
Awesome.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear.
All right. Of course, last but not least, Miss Ima Price. Is there anything that you want to say before we head out?
I'm just filled with gratitude. And if you guys want to think and laugh and share with your community and your family, then tune into us. I feel like we are going to raise the vibration from the 205 Nation and beyond. Watch and see.
All right. I love it. So will this be once a week? Like, what can we do? We go once a week? Is it on certain days every Sunday?
Yes, thank you for asking. Our episodes will be released every Sunday. So starting today, you'll get episode 1 once you subscribe. And then next Sunday, again, I believe it releases at 12 a.m. actually. So it's kind of like Philo and other apps where you can watch it as soon as it's released. So join us every Sunday for some Seenagers of Birmingham sass and spice. And start those conversations around your dinner table. We're bringing back the old school, big time.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I can't wait to watch, man. Like I said, represent Birmingham, 205, and on a good vibration, like you said, I'm a good vibration, like Beach Boys. Good vibration. Good vibration.
Okay. All right. On that note, we appreciate everybody for joining us. Next time we'll have your mom because she is as well, you know. So yeah, we're excited about the show and then the upcoming reunion as we see that's going to air April
23rd, that last Sunday, April 23rd.
Okay, live on the actual app of Demi TV, actually on the show. So yeah, that is going to be amazing. So we're excited. Continue to do big things in Birmingham, Alabama. Sometimes we don't always get the recognition because we're not Atlanta, we're not California, but keep in mind that a lot of great people came out of Birmingham, Alabama as a whole. A lot of great people, and they went off into other places and sometimes don't want to recognize that they came from Alabama. So yeah.
Johnny Ross.
Yeah. Neil Carter.
No, Neil Carter.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that came from Alabama that don't want to acknowledge Alabama, but hey, they go off into other places. So we are looking for this to blow up and to expand into other places, and like you said, Seenagers of Detroit and all these other ones. So yeah, I think that's amazing. I think it's awesome. We need a shift on positive things going on on TV.
I want to ask you a question about the other city, the franchise. Are you gonna be behind the franchise?
I can actually speak on this legally. Yes, I am. I have signed on to be a part and executive produce all forthcoming franchises that are forthcoming, and I will be a part of those in some way. As well, the original Seenagers of Birmingham, Rita Waneke and my mom working together with those women as they build their own empires, because that's what we're here to do.
So wow, so y'all gonna build an empire. Wow, that's awesome, man.
My mom's an empress. You'll see.
You're gonna have your own channel in a minute, man. You're gonna be like Oprah, and you're gonna oh, we knew Alma when she was Alma, now she Miss Alma.
No. If you knew me once, you know me now. Everyone who I ever knew, I love them still. So once you know me, you know me.
All right, that's what we like to hear.
All right, you ladies. Thank y'all so much once again for this coming on here, and we're again excited. Don't forget to check them out on Demi TV. Demi TV. Yes, you can check them out tonight. The Seenagers of Birmingham. That's not the UK. That's Birmingham, Alabama. Yes. This is not kindergarten. So yes, y'all definitely check them out, and we're excited. And so I guess you guys will be coming back on after the reunion, and we're gonna talk about that.
Absolutely, you'll see us again in a couple weeks. Y'all are fam. We'll be back, and with my mom next time.
Yes, definitely with your mom. Yes, so thank y'all so much, and we will see you guys on the next video. As we say at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first. I enjoyed it, y'all. Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. Yeah.